Hello everyone, Pallytime here, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. After a very long day of adventuring, Kalarko Lark goes back to the inn that, well, I guess the room that he's renting at the Elf Song Tavern. There were some companions that wanted to speak to us, so I didn't want to go to bed straight away. One of those is Lae'zel, and I believe she's going to want to talk about her big revelation with Queen Vlaakith. But look what happened overnight! The painting of Astarion that I threw away into the corner suddenly became the most handsome Githyanki I've ever seen. It corrected itself. That's such great magic.
Jacques Vernash do. I thought I'd seen the whole of you. Mighty as Tiamat's dragons, monumental as the one in the void. But now, I see more in you still.
Is it good or bad, Lae'zel?
Iron and steel, yes. But you are also silk and satin.
Yes, I'm very complex.
I would know you again. Not to claw you, but to caress you. Not to be burned in your heat.
Oh, here's subtitles.
But to be bathed in your warmth.
I had the UI turned off for our intro. Oh, so Lae'zel wouldn't date me until I proved I could beat her up. We had a duel in camp, and I was literally afraid that she was going to one-shot Kalark. It almost happened. Now she's saying that she sees the other side of me? Is this a trick? You're so hard to keep up with. I've longed for a tender touch. I don't want to hit you again.
As have I. Truthfully, it took more courage to ask for a soft touch than it would to meet the gaze of the ninefold dragon. Thus far I've taunted you, devoured you, battled you. Now, I want more than anything to soothe you.
Thanks, Lae'zel. I think that's her way of saying she loves me. I think... Oh, now she's drinking her feelings. Okay.
It is splendid to see you again, my friend. If you hadn't saved me from that mob...
Well, there wasn't a mob.
...to the afterlife based on first-hand experience. Perhaps you would hazard a guess as to why the mob turned on me?
All right. I want to be crystal clear about what we're talking about here. I walked over to the Steel Watch Foundry, and it was exploded. And Volo was just sitting there tied to a chair with no one else around screaming for help. There was no mob. Nothing. Orin the Red controls a syndicate of killers. Perhaps you pissed her off.
Quite right. But it is not Orin herself who has marked me for death. It is her dread master. The Lord of Murder has returned. As he did 100 years ago, Baal has set his accursed sights on Baldur's Gate. And his temple runs red with the blood of the innocent. Orin is his chosen. And like Sarevok before her, she is able to take on the savage form of the Slayer. If the Slayer is not stopped, it will slaughter every living thing in this city. As one of those things, I'm particularly eager to stop it. And there is a way. I have a study of the beast, penned by the wizard Irenicus himself. It contains all of the knowledge needed to slay the Slayer. Now, I just need a brave adventurer, willing to face Baal's chosen, and to put the knowledge into practice.
Ooh. Well, I mean, that was kind of already on my to-do list, Volo. I wasn't planning that for today's stream, but, you know, maybe next one.
Wonderful! I can scarcely think of anyone more suitable.
Of course not!
It will serve you well. A study of the Slayer, penned by John Irenicus. It's one of a kind, so do try to keep it away from the inevitable bloodbath,
All right. Thanks, friend. He gave me a book that's one of a kind. There's a building a little south of Sorcerer's Sundries that I tried to take my friends to in the co-op playthrough, but unfortunately we didn't do the proper quests leading up to the event in Act 1, and we missed out on it. I want to start today's adventure off by making sure I see exactly what is going on inside of Old Garlo's. Paranoia is just the beginning. Helm is on our side. Have faith. We can hear some words from inside of the building. The door is locked, unfortunately, and there are people around, but it's not stealing. Notice it's not a red door. So Astarion should, I say that with my fingers crossed, should be able to walk up to this and lockpick it without it being a big deal.
Shame.
It's a 15 to enter. We roll a 22 and the door pops open. Astarion enters. God's given me strength. Hey, friends.
An intruder. These people are under my protection. I'll not let you harm them. Hearken to my words, wicked creature. Return to the pit of evil from whence you came.
Settle down. Settle down. Look at the number 4 option. I'll eat your souls. Well, I'm Astarion. Nice to meet you. What's going on in here?
Don't listen. Who knows what spells it weaves around us? Quickly, cleric.
Helm, protector of all, grant me the power to ignite this creature's flesh.
Hey, so, whoa.
Bones to ash.
That's not necessary.
Gone, monster. Your hag mother holds no power here.
What? A hag? Oh, cleric persuasion. Wait, I'm no hag spawn. I'm a faithful adherent just like you. Here's 1 level of cleric. Oh God, we have to roll a 20. We'll give him guidance. You know, he might still have that. Isn't that just ridiculous?
Wait! No hag spawn would speak like that. Forgive the paranoia. We're being hunted by a vile and wicked hag.
What?
We sought refuge here, but...
There! The tool! The tool!
I don't think I'm particularly good at Arcana, but we'll try to study the doll really fast. It just seemed to appear out of nowhere with a familiar green energy. Nice, 21.
Magic infuses every thread, allowing the doll to teleport, curse, and do harm. However, with the right spell, it could be negated.
Oh, there it goes again.
Blast it all. We need to find it before it hexes us. Spread out. Tear the house apart if you have to.
Oh, okay. So I knew about this building, but I've never done the quest inside of it. I genuinely don't know where to look for the doll. Maybe we should spread out. Astarion's gonna go into the basement. If he sees it down there, maybe we could, I don't know, corner it or something. Okay, basement's bad. The basement's bad. We're leaving the basement. Oh yeah, and it's definitely still laughing up here. It's okay. Okay, we're gonna go upstairs. Maybe I should bring Kalark with us too. He is pretty fast. Hopefully it's second floor. Oh. Turn base mode. Kalark is going to double dash. And then... Let's see if I can make it there. Rotten floorboards. You don't think they're gonna give way, do you? Clark weighs like 6 pounds.
Doll. Grabbing it will likely do nothing. I have to negate its magic.
Oh. Is it cursed? Running up to it with Gale would also be a bit problematic. But I do have remove curse. I don't think it is cursed, though. How would I negate its magic? I can't silence it. What if I just shot it? What if I just hit it with a fireball? Firebolt.
The source of the curse, no doubt.
Oh!
To find a way to reverse its effects.
He did say curse. Okay. So I'm going to end turn-based mode. I'm going to assume that this thing isn't moving away. Yeah, it's not moving because we haven't tried to grab it. Now I'm going to turn-based mode again. Misty Step. Remove curse. Hey!
That's annoying.
What?
I wanted to play a little longer. Auntie likes her toys broken. She's not going to be happy I had to get my hands dirty.
Wait, are you one of her agents? You're Hex? You were behind this?
They want to hurt Auntie. They have the book. I will die before I let anyone touch a hair on her head.
So, for those of you that paid very close attention to our playthrough, way back in Act 1, Clark ran into Auntie Ethel when she was trying to, I don't remember the girl's name, but she was, I'm using air quotes here, protect the girl, okay? Clark let the hag go in return for a piece of her scalp that made me even stronger. So do I hate the hag? No, but if she's causing trouble, you know, I am trying to help the city a little bit. I'm gonna say, I don't know anything about this book. I have nothing to do with this.
Too bad. You shall be the dessert to my main course. Ha!
Oh. Is he? All right. Wait, he was a red cap? Also, how'd the red cap see Gale outside right there? That doesn't really seem fair to me. I'm just putting that out there. Well, Clark is gonna run up to the red cap. He does have 85 HP, but Kled looks like he's pretty strong here too. I love his pirate outfit though. That looks pretty cool. Cutting words to make those attacks. What? Where are you going? Make those attacks land true. Did he shout at me? You good, bro? You have anything on him? Ethel's lair key, a note, and a potion. My darling, Auntie has sent you a little present, a hex doll just for you. Use it to scare those idiots off or butcher them, I don't care. Just find that book or I'll rip out your lungs and feed them to your brothers. Lots of love, Auntie.
I'm an imbecile. The doll showed up days after the Dragonborn joined us. Why didn't I see it?
Well, hags and their agents are talented Oh, wait, I actually don't care. Do you have the book?
I was researching hags and came upon their darkest secret, a way to burn their bones to ash and ensure they never return. No tricks, no comebacks, only the cold permanence of death.
Explain it to me if you could.
There's a safe in the back. Within is years' worth of research. Kill her before she sends more of her monsters. I beg of you.
Oh, for doing this quest, we received the Staff of Interruption. Has Counterspell, level 5 Counterspell as a free cast. The hag survivors were shaken by the revelation that one of them was a red cap. They think he was after the book they have hidden in a safe. It's not even locked. A tear-stained journal or a hunter's guide to hags. Also, what is this? Ashes of a dried fey flower combined with essence to rekindle the magic in this extract. It allows us to make something called Hag's Bane. An excerpt from A Hunter's Guide to Hags by the legendary dwarven ranger Amandine Heartwood. Text in this excerpt has been underlined several times. All of the most arrogant of hags, from knight to burer, know that death is a possibility. As such, they won't hesitate to bend the rules of the material plane to escape death's clutches, returning stronger than ever. To do this, hags use, of all things, the common and humble mushroom. By imbuing these spore-producing fungi with her essence, she can endlessly revive herself. Neither blade nor bow will do these fungi lasting harm. The very twisted magic that heals the hag defends them. Instead, fire is your ally. Burn the mushroom to ashes, and your blade will strike the hag's heart true. But a warning, Hunter, even in death, a hag is dangerous. Be quick, be swift, be deadly. Maybe she didn't want me to read this journal. This book seems part diary, part scientific study. Detailed diagrams of hags from green to anise to dune fill the margins. This page is written in a harsh, sloping scrawl. Sentences are blurred by what looks like tears. The girl is dead. We were so close to perfecting it. Another day and she would have been safe, but we were too late. It's too much for the mother. I found her swinging from the rafters this morning. Oh, shit. Helm, forgive me for not saving her. Forgive me for not saving her child, 2 years old and eaten alive by a hag. What is wrong with this world? But it doesn't have to be this way. I'm on to something. I know it. Hags have a powerful digestive system. It allows them to turn a child into a hag. However, their gut flora is incredibly sensitive to certain alchemical agents. With the right ingredients and Helm on our side, I could theoretically form a mess causing the hag to vomit up a child. I both pray this works and that I'll never have to use it. Detailed instructions follow on how to make what the author calls hag's bane. So, literally right before we started today, chat told me how to craft. Isn't that convenient? That wasn't planned. It's not an elixir, right? It's a grenade. Hag's bane. So, craft. Cool. Well, I wonder where the hag could be. From there, our party moved far to the east. We gathered together just outside of the Basilisk Gate, right next to the Flaming Fist headquarters. If we make our way inside, we can hear someone frantically asking one of the leads of the Flaming Fists for help.
How many times do I need to say it? You sent word about a lead, said that I should come see you about it.
Of course, madam. Let me just... Forgive me, why are you here?
Is this some kind of sick joke? Do you have any idea what I've been through these past few days?
What's going on here?
My daughter Vanra, my little girl, she's missing. This stupid, useless Fist said she had a lead, but she must have been stuck in Dream Mist or something.
Madam, tell me. You said... she was...
lady? You okay?
taken from a tavern?
Yes. The blushing mermaid down by the docks. I told you 100 times. Why aren't you listening?
Oh, she's a typical Fist. They never listen.
I am listening. Now, if you'll both calm down, this lady can tell me why she's here.
What is happening? I feel like I'm going mad.
I'll help you. Yo, literally, forget this lady. Tell me everything you know.
Her name is Vanra. She's 7 years old and has red hair, like me. We were in the Blushing Mermaid when she was taken. Just up by the docks.
Was anyone else with you?
No, unless you count a couple of old drinking mates at the next table. But they'd be no help. They barely remember their own names. I was sober, though. I swear. I stop in the maid for a drink sometimes. But it was only a quick one.
There must be witnesses, surely.
Of course. The front of house, Bosun Gannet was there, and the owner of the Blushing Mermaid, Captain Grizzly. Neither lifted a finger to help me look. It was awful.
Well, Kalark will lift 10 fingers to help you look. I'll head to the Blushing Mermaid right now.
Thank you. I'll head home. Can't stand being around these idiots any longer. Come find me the moment you hear anything.
There's a mystery afoot! Oh, where am I? I went to jail.
Hopes the foundry would pack up.
I'll go get your daughter. Walks into a closet and set him out the door. Hey, I'm still more helpful than the flaming fists, okay? Why do we all fail a check? Oh no, his cabbages! Hey, you YouTube viewers, do you know what that's a reference to? I'll give you bonus points down in the comments.
This place
Welcome to the
never
Blushing Mermaid.
changes.
No pissing or shitting. If you break it, you pay for it. Any fighting and Captain Grizzly will shank you. Got it?
Yeah, sure. I'll follow the rules. I actually am only here to look for a missing girl, though. Have you heard of Vanra?
Gods above. Not again. You pull a knife on me like the last one and you're getting a boot, you hear?
Wait, who pulled a knife on you?
That woman, Laura, whatever her bloody name is. She was screaming her head off about some kid. Tore the place apart. Bloody disturbing. Captain Grizzly had to clock her in the end. Threw her out on her arse. Good riddance.
Captain Grizzly, huh? We'll take a quick look around and see if we can find the captain. Oh, this place certainly looks lively. I wonder if... Gale's gonna talk to some of the patrons really fast.
Sharp in case the captain calls on me. She likes a bit of pearl diving, spot of keel hauling. Yo, argy-bargy if you get me.
I know that was English. I don't know what he just said to me.
The mid-screen favors thee. Ain't no better grizzly than Captain. I mean, Captain than Grizzly.
Well, all right. Well, they seem to like their captain.
Shouldn't have wished.
And I believe I see the captain in the next room. Oh, looks like they have a bit of a headache.
Can't a captain be bloody hungover in peace? Oh. Why, hello there.
Hey.
Captain Grizzly at your service. What can I do for a long drink of water like yourself?
Why don't you tell me why you're so heavily armored? I count no less than 3 blades.
Sharp-eyed, aren't you?
Yes, ma'am.
But you missed a few. I may not sail the seas anymore, but that doesn't mean I'm not ready for trouble. So behave.
Well, I'm actually here about a missing girl. Have you seen Vanra?
Oh, not this claptrap again. Listen, Laura was here, all right? Knocking back pints like there's no tomorrow. But she was alone. I saw head nor ass of this so-called kid, and when we tried to kick her out, she pulled a knife on my front man. Bet she didn't tell you that bit, huh?
No, she didn't. But you look like you can handle yourself. Did a knife really cause that much trouble? I'm sure everyone that comes through these doors are armed.
Mate, I've boarded ships with less. And so has Laura. She ran with Bart Blackdagger's crew. Heard they tossed her overboard when she gutted the bosun over a game of cards. Now, I'd no beef with her before this. All are welcome in the maid. But threatening my staff, claiming we took her kid, she's bonkers. Dangerous. Next time she pulls a knife on me and mine, someone might die. Something has to be done.
All right, that's totally fine and well, but I'm not here to be your bouncer. You couldn't afford me. My skills are far too great. I'm just here about a missing child. Can I look around?
Gods! Do I have to spell it out for you? There is no child. Laura is mad as a box of frogs. She's dangerous. And I couldn't call myself a captain if I stood by and did nothing. I hate that it's come to this, but I'll pay a hoard of gold to whoever scuppers her. Permanently.
Absolutely not. I refuse to do your dirty work.
Oh, you're no fun. I wanted you to stain your soul with the blood of an innocent mother.
Oh, well,
Yes, I'll just decorate the room with your insides. They'll match my new carpet beautifully.
Wait, you sound familiar. Don't I know you? Wait a minute! I think that's the hag!
Hello, Petal. Miss me?
Yes, a little bit. You look good. Well, what are you doing here?
And little Vanra was so very tasty.
That wasn't really an answer for my question. Look at her stomach.
I'm already showing. Doesn't it suit me so well? Vanra sits in my belly, growing fat with power. In time, I'll vomit her up and have myself a fresh young hag to train. Unfortunately, that leaves me in a pickle. For while I'd love to rip your guts out, I shouldn't. Exertion is bad for the baby, you know. So, walk away. Walk away and let me a fine hag make.
Make me a better offer. No! Wow, look at Lae'zel's scowl right now. Man, that helps seal the deal. Listen, surrender that child immediately. She, I don't remember the gender of the kid, is full of untapped potential. Do not take the future of Baldur's Gate away from them.
What? You'll kill me? Touch me, and the girl dies. And I'll simply return, stronger than ever.
Is that so?
A woman in my condition should be relaxing in the bath, not dealing with this nonsense. I'll leave you to my crew, matey. And should you somehow survive, stay away, or Vanra will suffer.
Hey, I've never been attacked in the room like this. Look at this. Those patrons that I was trying to investigate earlier who said a bunch of nonsense turn out to all be red caps for the hag. Just like in the swamp where the sheep were polymorphed red caps. I guess they weren't actually polymorphed. It was like an illusion spell. And Amalo, thank you so much for your prime. Thank you for the 13 months. We're going to start this fight off with a hex on this poor little red cap who started his turn way too close to the scariest person here. Lae'zel moves in with one swing, follows that up with another, and with the third, takes his head clean off. I think I'm going to try to move towards this guy on the right to get an attack of opportunity, and we'll end our turn right there. Astarion's going to cast Hypnotic Gaze on the rest of... This guy's asleep. He's drunk and hypnotized now. Hypnotic Gaze on the rest of the red caps. It affected every single one of them. Astarion will now move into the center of the room and play us a jingle. Kalark goes off like a bat out of hell towards the hypnotized red cap on the right side. With two swift punches and then a bonus action punch, we take him down. Kalark then moves away with a dash. Gale, with fire in his eyes, approaches with a free fireball cast from his staff. Actually, maybe I should wait because they're all crowd controlled. I'm gonna let Gale cast the fireball. I can tell he wants to. That is going to break all the hypnotize statuses that we have on these guys. I'm actually going to unend Kalark's turn here if I can, and just have him move up to protect our musician. And then we'll end both of their turns, dealing about half damage to every person hit by that fireball. Oh no! Okay. A dropkick looks like it'd be pretty impactful. Yes, Kalark being sent down to the ground, but Astarion stands there like a champ. He's as sturdy as a tree. We now see Lae'zel approach. She doesn't like that this red cap, Flamin' Pete, just knocked down her man. She starts slicing and dicing. I will have one more swing after this. If I can reach the other one, I'll try to. Instead, we're going to turn around and use our great Weapon Master bonus attack on Maggoty Jim right here. Then on Astarion's turn, he is going to... Well, I could try to disengage. If I shoot from here, we're going to have disadvantage, but it's still a coin flip that it hits. I'm going to try. Hey, good damage too. And we end his turn. Nah, what are you doing? Bloodlust being cast by Maggoty Jim. It's just going to cause a heal. I'm not going to react to that at all. He's concentrating on that too. That's interesting. Gale moves forward and casts a fire bolt onto Two Toes Richer over on the left side. That's going to be all for his turn. He walks away. Kalark, back up on his feet, punches Maggoty Jim in the back of the head, and then moves towards Two Toes on the far side of the room. I have a little bit more movement left. We're going to use a toppling attack. I'm going to approach the hypnotized target and do a toppling attack. And then punches lights out for good.
Ethel again. I was hoping she'd found some remote bog to rot in.
Don't say that, Kalark. You like Ethel. Wow, I'm glad I crowd controls these guys when I did. A lot of them seem to have shrapnel grenades on them. That's kind of scary. And whispering masks. Just like in the Hag's Den in Act 1. Why would a red cap have a mask, though? Do you think they try to knock you out and then put it on your head? Like mid-fight? That'd be pretty scary. Let me heal up my party and then we'll look for the hag downstairs. As we move down the stairs, we find a very claustrophobic tavern cellar. This is where they clearly keep a lot of their drinks. I believe this door just leads behind the counter. But if you look very closely, tree roots seem to be growing quite a lot up here. And there's gold up on this ledge.
That's curious.
Just like the hag's lair back at the swamp, a Dark Souls wall is trying to keep normal people out. Kalark's just a little too perceptive, though. The double doors in front of us were locked, but we used the key from one of the red caps. And in the next room, same thing, different place. More people being controlled by the masks. Unfortunately, one of them seems to be the owner of the bar, unless I'm mistaken. No, actually, I don't see the owner of the bar. She's usually walking around here. Oh, right here. That's the captain right there. Yeah. Just missed her. Last time I did this, spoiler alert, I guess, for this in playthrough, I knocked them all out, and then I took the masks off, thinking that that would save them. It didn't. This time, I'm going to try just not letting them see me at all. See if that's a better outcome for me. I mean,
no doubt.
I don't know what happens to the people that are under the hag's control when the hag
There's a trap.
is no longer alive. That's just a vent trap.
A trap.
The tripwire's a little more of an issue. We'll try to disarm that in stealth. Only needs a 10. For fuck's sake, Kalark. Roll again. The trap would go off if I didn't, right? Kalark! continue. All right, let's go.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
I can't tell Starry to get back down yet. There we go. All right, wooden wall here. We're just going to break it down. It's immune to damage. Oh, Auntie Ethel thinks of everything. Well, we're going to try to lockpick it with Astarion. It's because I don't believe in Kalark's dice today. Guidance. We need a natty 20 to get it open. Not a natty, you know what I mean. We roll up to a 22 with all of our bonuses. And now I've been viciously mocked. But the door slides open. The party continues inside, not being alerted just yet. Now, in this room, I've already spotted one of the mushrooms that we read about. Kalark's been taken out of stealth. That could only happen if someone could see me. Okay. Gale is still in stealth.
Of course.
He's going to be spotted here, but what if I just move off to the side? And what if I just focus down one of these really quick? Does the burn... Oh, okay, that just started the fight. All right, Lae'zel just said the most important line of this fight. If we kill the hag right now, we also kill the child, which obviously we don't want to have happen. So, Lae'zel is going to reach into the pockets of Kalark and grab the hag's bane grenade that we crafted. I will send that over to her, and she should be able to throw that directly at the hag. 58% chance to hit, which is kind of surprising. She became nauseous.
What did you... Stay down, Vanra! No!
Release Vanra right now!
No! Stay down!
Gross.
Ah! You cost me a fresh young hand. I'm going to paint the wall with...
Wow, look at those thumbs.
You little shit stain.
Hey, we did it! Hey, wait a minute. This is a turn-based game. How do you do that? Teach Kalark your ways. Oh, God. She's not literally just going to stand right there, though, right? Because the hag goes next. I'm going to shoot with my bow. My Titan string bow. Just because that's all I could do with the rest of my turn. That Titan string effect, not as good as it used to be because Lae'zel's more strength than charisma now. Before we end our turn, bringing our sword back out. Let's see how the hag responds to this.
Come, darlings. Help Auntie.
You dare challenge Grizzly! Captain Witch!
Oh, this fight just got so much harder. Oh, no. Okay. Crap. Do we know where the real hag is? Let me highlight really fast. She made copies of herself, just like in the fight from earlier. How do we want to handle this? Clark's going to use one of his bonus actions to dash. He's going to move directly for the mushrooms in this corner. He's going to flurry them down and then punch the rest of it away. While they may be weak to fire, if you kill them in a single turn, you're good. I'm going to try to just stand here and take the damage, I think. I could theoretically throw something over at the hag over here, and I don't hate that idea. Let's just throw one of those shrapnel grenades that her little dudes were going to throw at me. Any damage. That's the real hag. Any damage should get rid of the clones. But that was the real one. Sick. All right. Well, good turn. All right. We'll go ahead and end that right there. Astarion is going to cast Hypnotic Pattern on everyone upstairs. Good. Good. The civilians are hypnotized. Good. Good, 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 good. Astarion's going to continue to run forward and end his turn. Now we might begin to see the... No, we're not seeing the hags move. Gale technically already cast a spell, so he's not going to be able to do anything on his turn, unfortunately. Hag's Pawn. So he tried to save against the mind control effect there, but unfortunately... Woo! Unfortunately, the hag won. And he is mad. He is raging. Main hand attack on Astarion after missing Lae'zel. Luckily, he didn't connect with anything. Oh, this is one of the hag copies right here. Casting Ray of Sickness on Gale. That is a level 1 necromancy spell. I will try to just charm that. The charm didn't work. Only 8 damage. His temporary health has been removed, but he's pretty much okay. Greater Restoration cast by one of the clones. Oh my god. Auntie Ethel, you are good at the game. She removed the hypnotized condition on one of her servants with one of her copies and then went invisible again. Well, we are going to see Lae'zel Misty step into position and begin to cleave bits of this hag off. 1. 2, and that's going to be my turn for her. She just made even fucking more copies. That's probably not the... Wait, that one's nauseous. That is the real one. I think that's why we can see her, because of that effect. So I do have more problems than just the hag. I need to kill these mushrooms or I can't kill her. So doing damage to her right now doesn't even make any sense. That mushroom healed up all the way. Let me dash.
Can't slow down.
Alark will take care of this next turn. I genuinely don't know if Gale can kill it in a single turn. Oh, I can help Gale though. That makes sense. Teamwork and shit. Yeah. There we go. Main hand attack on Astarion from the controlled barbarian. Luckily, both of those attacks miss. I always find it really funny that my bard has the highest AC in our party. We have been commanded to halt. Lae'zel will not be able to attack, at least for this turn. And the other hag's pawn begins to run closer to our party. Curse of Terror on Kalark. Kalark can't be scared. Are you crazy? Astarion is, once again, going to cast Hypnotic Pattern. I'm going to try Tactical and see if I can skip Lae'zel here. Oh my god, look how perfect that is. Right there. I don't know if it worked or not. Let's see. Hypnotized, not hypnotized, hypnotized, and I got the fucking hag. Oh my god. All right, we're going to end our turn right there. Fantastic. Hag's Pawn moves to the side and heals Auntie Ethel. She's still hypnotized, though, and gives Bardic Inspiration to another one of the servants. Now, Gale is going to cast a probably level 2. That's probably fine. Yeah, that's probably fine. This is called Scorching Ray. Baseline cast, but does fire damage. Yeah, 12 damage. That did it, no problem. Gale is now going to attempt to get up to the high ground away from this servant and start to make his way towards the last of the mushrooms. Uh-oh. Auntie Ethel with a Ray of Sickness. Cutting words to make it miss. I wonder where the rest of her... She went invisible again. No, Greater Restoration. I'm gonna counter that one. It's a level fucking 5. All right. We get rid of it. That person is going to stay mind controlled or hypnotized. No. All right, then mushroom healed yet again. Lae'zel still commanded to halt, so she's not able to act just yet. We are going to see Kalark call upon his Githyanki powers to Misty Step. Can I just swing at nothing? I guess I can. I was hoping that would hit one of the hags, like if I could bring them out of stealth. I was trying to remember their exact spots. One's here, one's here. Do you think that'll work? No, it doesn't look like it. With the rest of my turn, I'm going to dash and try to get closer to the last of the mushrooms. I think that's going to do it for my turn. I don't have... Yeah, we don't have any more bonus actions. Okay. Now, we will end his turn. Come on, fight back! Curse of Regret, what does that do for us? Psychic damage every turn and is vulnerable to psychic damage. We also see a Curse of Terror being cast on Kalark as well. Gale being knocked down. Oh no. They are starting to get a little ahead of us. Kind of wish I had Fairy Fire. Man, I got rid of that so long ago. We are going to walk up here. Shit. Kalark can attack the mushroom this turn. Gale's incapacitated. I'm going to help Gale up. Hey, bud. And Astarion is going to shoot right here. There we go. Much better. And end his turn. Bardic Inspiration being cast on the Barbarian. That shot missing Kalark. We're now going to see a Dimension Door come out from Gale, carrying him and his partner very far... Oh, very close. Not exactly where I wanted to go. But at least they're in a bit better of a spot here. Next turn, we'll try to take down the mushroom as a group. That was a main action, so for the rest of Gale's turn, he's going to drink a potion. And just tuck into the corner. Now, these are the hag copies that begin to attack. Ray of Sickness, I'm not going to react. We will Cutting Words. They go invisible again. Don't react. Good miss. How much longer on this Hypnotize? One more turn. So they're going to break out next turn. Don't react. Okay. Okay. I wish I could delay my action. In the tabletop, I don't know if it's rules as written, but every game I've ever seen of D&D played, if you tell the GM, I would like to hold my action to attack Auntie Ethel when the mushroom goes down, that would be so goddamn convenient. But I am not able to do that. We are going to see Lae'zel cast Mirror Image, though, just to help protect her HP while she's standing there. Now, Auntie Ethel's turn is up next, and we are going to see her become not hypnotized anymore. Kalark immediately jumps into action. He is going to go after...
Now's no time to die. Let's get on.
Why is it Kalark that keeps getting hit by the jumping bug and no one else? Why is it only him? That's really frustrating. That's really, really frustrating. Bro, I'm playing this so well, too. Come on. Whose fucking turn is it? Gale's frightened. There's the Hypnotize ending. Okay, it's Lae'zel's turn again. Or no, it's Astarion's turn. Fuck me, dude. Can the two of them deal enough damage to the mushroom? I think so. That's going to be it from the Bard. Now, one of the underlings tries to cast Boon of Servitude. Oh, no. We're getting rid of that. Because that's a level 1 spell. We'll use a low-level counterspell. Bardic Inspiration being cast. We should be good to take this down. I'm trying so hard not to be tilted right now. Unfortunately, I'm frightened that I can't move. Can I just put a wall of fire on it? I'll do the free one. Will that kill it? I guess we'll find out. The hags approaches again. Ray of Sickness will not be counterspelled. It will be cutting worded. Does the mushroom also take damage on its turn? It is burning. Maybe it can't heal while it's burning. Don't react. Oh, we're starting to take quite a lot of damage here. This would have been totally fine if Kalark wasn't eliminated for no reason. Good instinctive charm stops us from being attacked there. I'm glad that worked. This is the last of the hag turns now as she goes invisible. The mushroom does not regenerate, and the mushroom is dead. You fucked up. Lae'zel casts Hex onto the hag and starts to cut flesh from bone. 1, 2, and for my last swing, a divine smite level 3. Meh. I shouldn't make fun of this kid. I wouldn't want to fucking talk if I was inside of a hag's stomach either. You're Vanra, right? Your mom sent me. So what's going on with these guys? This is the good playthrough! This is the good playthrough! Oh my god! Oh my god, we did it! Let me get Clark back. I'd like to report another bug to Larian. This is my second report of the stream. The captain is standing up just fine. The hag lays down on the ground. I have never seen a scenario where I've been able to save these guys. I'm really happy. I'm going to talk to the real Captain Grizzly.
I've raided warships, fought every beastie the sea can throw at you, and I've never flinched. Not once. But Ethel? Umberly's tits. She snapped her fingers and had me. I would have died for her. Wanted to.
Oh my goodness.
Then you showed up. Armed to the teeth. You could have killed me. Been right to. But you didn't. You have an old captain's thanks.
Well, you have a Githyanki's thanks. I'm glad you're all right.
You're welcome in the maid. Anytime. The old girl is as much your home as she is mine. And I'll gut anyone who says otherwise.
You seem very kind. What about these other guys with their masks? Can I help them?
Have you seen Auntie? I need to find her before they come back.
Oh no. How do I help these guys? She was able to take the mask off. Hold on.
Let's
Pickpocket?
see where you're hiding.
Oh no. Oh no. I think we're seeing letters on how Auntie Ethel lured all of these people into her den. I don't want to knock them out because they're not hostile, but I could remove the mask, I think, if I knock them out. Can Clark punch the mask off? I mean, maybe. Invisibility potion, the Corellan's Grace. +1 bonus to unarmed attack rolls and damage. While the wielder is not wearing armor, they receive a +2 bonus to saving throws. That's kind of cool. While your sorcerer's tides of chaos feed... none of us are sorcerers. Makes it easier for the wearer to succeed death saving throws. That's interesting. And a little bit of extra goop. Well, I'll leave you to these masks. I believe in you. You'll get them off. Bye. Hello? Did she make it home okay? It looks like the little scrap did. Look at that.
You brought her back. You brought back my sweet, sweet girl.
Well, the hag was my problem to deal with. I did kind of let her go.
It was everything. I'll never forget it. Here, a token from the pirate life I left behind. Thank you for being braver than half this city put together.
Kalark will remember that. This was the weapon that Zen used in our original Baldur's Gate playthrough. Incredible, incredible rapier. Does allow you to have an additional bonus action as well. Or is it just an additional reaction? Is that? Yes. Okay. Great weapon. I'm not going to be using it on anyone in my party. And we also have the Amulet of the Wind Rider, which looks pretty cool too.
Remember?
Thank you very much. If you're looking for this house, it is right here on the map, just a little bit to the west of Sorcerer Sundries. That's going to do it for our episode today. The hag has been put down. A child's life has been saved. And a pub has its owner returned. This is the good playthrough. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button on the way out. We will be back again Monday. Wait a minute. What about the hag survivors? I didn't forget about that. Thank you, chat. Good news.
The city feels different. Like evil's embrace has lessened its vice. The hag is dead, isn't she?
Yes. Finally.
The city is still under threat and the future is uncertain. But this is a victory for all that is good and kind. Never in my wildest dreams could I have bested the hag. Thank you, my friend, for doing the impossible.
Happy to do it. Rare to see such a good cheer from a group of people so down. You advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws. Wow, that is actually incredible. That is an awesome reward.